Hey y'all, whether it's the morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with Yes. If you're new here, welcome. And for the ones that are not new to this but true to this, hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? As we continue the month of November, I hope and pray that you guys are having an amazing month. And if not, it's okay, it's all right, because bad times don't last forever, because after every storm, there is a rainbow, and you're getting closer and closer to your rainbow every single day. Pot of gold, light in a tunnel, whichever one you prefer. Okay? So, guys, we have made it to 25 guest appearances, but now we're on guest appearance 26, and I'm super excited. As you guys know, we're manifesting and praying to hit 30 guest appearances before the year ends out. So, hopefully, we get to that. And if not, it's okay. It's all right. Slow and steady was the race. But regardless, I'm still thankful and grateful for everyone that has been on the podcast and who is doing amazing things and so on and so on. So, yes. So without further ado, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy hearing today's Vibing Out with Guests series. If you're new here, welcome. And of course, if you're not new to this, but true to this, hey y'all, once again. So without further ado, I will pass the mic to our 26 guests, and then we're going to jump right into it.
Hey, I'm here.
I cannot.
My name is Antoine. Martian Man, free. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here too, y'all. Yeah, look at it. We look so pretty. And I know y'all probably like, what's that thing on top of that box? Well, we're going to get into that, okay? Because I've been eyeballing that thing since he got here, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into it. But before we get into it, we do a vibe check. So, how are you feeling, Mr. Martian Man?
I'm feeling fine and dandy. Sweet like candy. Can't complain.
You know what? I love that. It's just like a ball of sunshine. So we did the vibe check with him. Now let's get into what's the focus today, and let's dive into it. So the focus that we're going to focus on today is personal growth and mindset, creative process, and authenticity in businesses, brand, and vision. Okay, so let's get into it. So first, the new thing that we do here now on Vibing Out with Guests is the introduction and background of our guests to get a little bit more insight onto them before we just deep dive into the main content, okay? So the first question is, what inspired the creation of your brand? FreeCare, that's one part. This is a two-part question. So what was the creativity mindset behind the free brand? The FreeCare brand. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me correct
it.
The first thing that inspired me to make FreeCare brand was mostly, I would say that my individual opinion about the high price, high price perfume or smell good business. You might get a little bottle like that's this small. And you only can use 2 of it, and it's like $65.
He's not lying.
Or like more than that. So not just that either. It was a thing of just like, I see that everybody always brings their smell good with them, and they always apply it more than one time. Than one time. So with this, like, FreeCare,
it's so pretty, y'all.
You see, guys?
And it smells amazing.
So with this, you're gonna put it on, like, you're gonna gotta apply it one time in your house. It's a oil, not a spray base. So all you gotta do is tap it on there, and go out 24 hours.
That's my type of fragrance. That's my type of smell good.
Definitely. That's what you got it.
Yes, get it. And if you're new here, one thing that we do over here in Vibing Out with Guests, we will promote to the floor, okay? We're going to promote as much as we can for our guests, because not only are they here telling us their stories and stuff, but, they're taking the time out of their busy lives to just promote this stuff. And I'm very appreciative of that.
Thank you. I'm appreciative you too.
Thank you. And this is the first person to ever come on here with a fragrance. He's a rapper and he got a fragrance. Like, what?
Like,
what? And y'all, it smells so good. Like, I got the little one. He gave me the little bottle of it. And I said, I'm most definitely going to get the big bottle, though, okay? Because I'm big on that, too. Like, I'll try to get the little bottle first, like the travel size bottle. to get the feel of it first. And if I fall in love with it, I'm definitely getting the bigger bottle.
Because a sample does matter as well, too.
Yes.
You just can't just willy-nilly just give anybody anything. And then they might say, oh, this is, not my type of cup of tea. So with giving you that sample and you smell it, you probably like, okay, now that's giving me one to buy the big one.
Yes.
That's my whole go-to to do that for you to have a good experience, but also for you to have a good product as well.
It smells good, y'all, and just the presentation itself of the bottle, like that's something very different. And I told him before we record, I said that bottle would not be used. I feel like I would just have it on decoration, like dang, and just admire the hell out of it because like it's so pretty. And y'all, he said he has other colors as well. So when you guys see the full video and you see him on Instagram, please follow him because it's so pretty. Christmas, holiday time. Get it.
Ain't nothing wrong with a good smell good.
At all. If you are a woman out there, you mess with someone, whatever, your mama, aunties, grandmas, cousins, daughters, whatever, you better get it because it smells very good. And it's pretty.
Grand want this. Grand want this. Auntie too, Come on.
Somebody want it. And not only do he have women, he has the men too.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he has the men. He has the men too. So if you have a man out there, brother, father, uncle, cousin, son, get them one too. The bottle is different, of course, okay? The bottle is different because, the bottle's different. It's like what? Blue and green, right?
Yes, blue, green, purple, and orange.
See? Y'all got it. So y'all be set for Christmas. I'm telling y'all, that is a perfect gift right there, especially if you know someone that is obsessed with smell goods. I know I am.
Yes, I am.
You
see me. I had to make a brand out of it.
Yes, and that's what we're going to deep dive into more. So, like, what was your main... Wait, am I jumping ahead of myself? Yes, I am. Let me stay on track. We still in the introduction process, y'all. I'm so excited because, like, when he told me about it, I was like, this is something different. And, like, every guest that come on here is something different with them, like, from the clothes, the music, what their business is. It excites me so much because you don't hear this every day. You don't. And I appreciate it so very much. And I'm glad that you guys are able to listen and watch, too, and get inspired because it's like, wow, all this creativity in the city and, So get into it.
That's true. Got a lot of creativity in the city.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Yes. Love the creativity in the city, okay?
Oh, wow. Let's go.
So now let's talk about the music identity into your new name. What came about with that one?
Okay, so a little bit lore. My first name was SwitchThe God, but I changed it to Martian Man. If you guys don't know that yet, now you know.
Yes.
The background of that was just to find a new outlet for myself. I felt like that when I was SwitchThe God, I got a little bit just in my own head, but also a little bit too much into other artists as well too. And I felt not just out of love with just music, just my name as well too. Like I felt like that I was SwitchThe God for a long time, but I lost the meaning of SwitchThe God. With that being said, it was more of just like I was rapping about things that I just didn't feel comfortable rapping about, but that just had more a take or digestive for the community.
Yes.
What
was hot.
Yeah, what was hot. It's like that. And I think that all artists go do that. They just don't. They gotta realize it, or they don't realize it, and they just keep on, being that rock bottom and stuff like that. I think it's very necessary for you to have a rebrand for yourself. Yes. Because you start seeing different things, your eyes start opening, your heart start opening to more stuff, the opportunities start coming through the door more and stuff like that. So you never know what is out there for you unless you are willing to change or unless you're willing to rebrand. Martian Man helped me realize that I want to help my community more, but also I want to help myself push in an artistic wise as well too, because I learned a lot from just going to the studio and just doing different songs. Like, oh my God, I'm talking about something that's really happening in my life. Like, oh my God, I'm talking about something that's really happening in my friends and family life as well too. And I felt me been more of like open to talk about that, even if it's a hard thing to talk about. I felt myself being more comfortable talking about that than just write about something that you are not used to. And that has helped me become Martian Man.
Yeah.
And come comfortable with myself as well too.
Yes.
Comfortable with myself as well too.
Yes.
Because sometimes every outlet is not needed for Antoine. And every outlet is not needed for Martian.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just need that click on, click off.
Yes.
Be, somebody who you want to be. Like a superhero.
Yes. Oh my God. He says so much, y'all. Like, with the creativity, every artist I come across and listen to, I'm like, they're really telling a story in so many ways on a beat that y'all are gifted with doing. Because I know good and well I cannot do that at all. I can't. It's just like when y'all tell y'all stories in the poetic way and the lyrics and stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, because not only are you expressing yourself, but you never know how many people that listen to you are going through the same thing, especially impacting like the educational wellness stand pack. Like, I salute all y'all artists out there, because it's like it takes a lot out of a person to really sit in a studio day in and out to really put a song out there, as well as being able to be vulnerable to say these feelings. And then going back to like, when you said this may not be for Antoine, this might not be for Martian, being able to articulate both and turn on and turn off, because I have to deal with that too, within like, hey, this is not for E, this is not for Erica, this is not for whatever title I hold, because regardless of the titles we hold, we still go through stuff every day, and it's still going through stuff. And then rebranding, I knew that was a big one for you.
Yes, it was.
I knew that was a big one, because I did a rebranding, and it was for the best. Not gonna lie, it is for the best.
Yes.
But it'd be like, dang, I really did this. Now let's see how far this gonna go.
Yes, it's scary a little bit, but it's like it's scary, but it's refreshing. It's refreshing. It's like a tab. It's like heck of tabs open, and you just erase all the tabs on your phone.
Yes.
You just like, okay, we start back over. We good. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yes. Actually. How long has the rebrand been? Like, how long has it been?
I would say the rebrand has started, I would say summer of 2025 it started.
Okay, so it's still,
it's still fresh. So, with that being said, it was just like, I suppose to went on tour at Switch to God. London tour.
Oh, Suckies, he's international.
But also, I had my name slandered. I had my name just taken from me to promote others.
No.
But not promote myself. And when people always talk about that when you're like a celebrity or when you're big. But people don't talk about the stuff that happens behind the scenes with other artists. I had songs taken away from me that I written.
No way.
That it's still not given to me at all. So it was just like, I felt that that's my name. So it's like, when you wake up and that's your name, it feels kind of hard to, walk outside and be like, dang, I'm letting this stuff slide. Especially somebody that's hardworking and serious about that craft.
Yes.
So when that happened, it kind of had me kind of perplexed. I was like, dang, you want me to promote a London tour with other people on there, but then also you want me to give more. It could be financially, more artistically, more, etc. than anybody else. And it was like, I didn't, maybe because, when you're a jack of all trades, things get handed to you as like, okay, now you're the boss, but they're not giving you boss. Yeah. They're not giving you boss energy or a boss thing like, okay, here's your title. They're just giving you job ethics and stuff. So it just kind of had me perplexed and had me kind of on the side, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to still do music? Cause I gave up on music like before the summer came. But when the summer came, I started seeing myself talk about more things that not just in my life with my family or friends, but more things by myself, lyrically writing. And I start talking about real stuff that happens. I talk about it And a song that's in my project, actually.
Ooh, and we're going to tap into that one too, y'all. Like, I'm just so excited. Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, it is.
And then, like I said, like, for the artists, like, I really commend y'all because it's a lot that happens behind the scenes. And then, like, with your name and the brand and then who you are, it's just like, oh my gosh. It's like you really have to protect everything that you have, regardless of the creativity. You still got to protect it because everyone can't have it.
They can't. Or they can't they can't handle it either. They can't handle it. And some people just, sometimes they'll know you got it because they know that because you know you got it. So, but they won't verbally say anything to you or give your props. They'll just be like, okay, that's something cute.
No.
You know?
No.
But it's like, I'm here. Like,
yeah, and you a whole brand out here. Like, this is a whole new man. Okay, this is a whole new person. Okay. Oh, that is so really crazy. But I commend you for, even though you went through a rough time, you still seen the good out of it.
Yes, I did. I always try to see the good. That's good to see the good out of everything. Because even the stuff that, like, say you don't get the job, you get the job, that's a blessing. It's something else.
Yes.
You know, that job is not meant for you. The person was in your life before. That person is not meant for you. It might to be somebody else, you know. So everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Everything happens for a reason. So that is actually a good thing to see the positive out of everything. Even when you can't see it, just hold on to that faith as well, too.
Amen. I'm so glad you were able to. Because I know that was hard.
Yes, it was.
Oh my
30 days and 30 nights.
Oh my gosh. But, you know, your story can, even in your music, even you sitting here, this can help somebody too.
Yes.
And that's that I love about, you know, vibing out with guests, because I've had the time to sit down with y'all and you talk about whatever you want to talk about. And I think of it as always a learning experience for people, because I even had to learn too, like, you know, okay, if that didn't work for me, I still need to see the good out of it, because it might not was meant for me. So, wow.
Yeah.
That is, oh my gosh, y'all. So now, well, we already talked about, like, you know, how does your new name and direction respects who you are today, both as a person and an artist? You want to deep dive a little bit more?
Yes, I can. You know, I don't mind. You know, I would say that just Antoine off the bat, just being Antoine. You know, we all have our journey. So, but it's about how you handle your journey and what you make it. So, me just being Antoine, people know me just as like, okay, he about business. Also, Antoine is down to earth.
Yes.
Antoine is caring. Antoine is there for you. And Antoine, if he has the idea, not just for himself, but for you, he's going to reach out to you to tell you that, oh, hey, maybe you should do this. If you don't want to do it, let me know. But I just want to give you a heads up. Maybe we should do this like that, because it will bring more people in. And then I'm always taking the knowledge from others too. You know, there's nothing wrong with knowledge or learning learning anything new. So with that, like, I never take anything as criticism. I take everything as a learning lesson and knowledge, because I probably, like, right here, we just talked some things that we just talked about before the show. This right here is giving me to, like, amp up things that I want to do, because your work ethic is very, very strong.
Oh, thank
and I love
you.
It. And it means a lot too.
Thank
You're
you
doing a great
so
thing.
much.
So with that, it's just like, okay, that's Antoine. That's me. I want to gain knowledge, and I want to always be down to earth and caring as well, and about my business as well.
Yes.
Being Martian Man is just give me an outlet of just, you know, I'm always creative. I always want to do things as like rap, as like, okay, creative director. It just give me a new outlet to be more creative and reach beyond the stars. You know, out of this world.
Y'all, what is so crazy is I know Antoine, okay? I know Antoine from high school. Yes, we know first name based stuff from high school, okay? Way back, okay? Like, and he's always been so down to earth, so kind and so caring. Like, he is really that person. So, of course. So, it's like when I see You going from Antoine to Martian Man, because you did mention Swish Guard. I remember that era.
Yes.
That was an era,
Yes.
okay?
I was everywhere.
That was in the era. And I just want to say, like, as he mentioned, like, he been creative. Either person he is that day, he gonna be creative, period. And I love that, because that explains who you are, and as well as you're able to tell a story in so many different ways.
Yes.
By the lyrics, by the product, by the style, anything. And I'm here for it, and I support it so much, because that takes a lot out of a person to do.
Yes, it does. And look what you doing right now.
Yes.
This take a lot as well too. Just come in here and just put, like, the things you sent me before the podcast. I'm like, oh, she's professional. she's doing them.
Yeah. Thank you.
But that's what it is about. It's about your work ethic and who you are as a person.
Yes.
You see, we here.
Yes, we're here. We're here. And if you creative and everything, put it out there. I know it's going to be hard, but put it out there and keep pushing, because it's going to make a difference someday. And keep believing in yourself. I know it's hard, but have a group of people around you that's willing to support you, as well as put yourself out there. Sometimes you got to connect to people you never thought you would connect with before, and start those professional relationships ASAP to help you and to make sure you're comfortable in those things as well.
Your product matters.
Hello.
Your song matters. Mm-hmm. How you feel matters.
Yes.
You know, you matter.
Period. So last question in the introduction, and we're going to hit really hard on the focus questions because I'm super excited. So what message or energy do you want listeners to feel when they hear about FreeCare or your new single, Tango?
First, FreeCare. What I want y'all to get from FreeCare is more of like, you are the person that I'm trying to inspire, not just inspire, but also please as well too. The customers is who I'm trying to please, not you just getting money, not you just doing something because everybody else is doing it. The customers come first. So if anybody ever emailed me or come to me in person, because I had people come to me in person before and say, well, this one is kind of like, don't smell too strong. I need a little strong.
Oh, Lord.
But it's not even all Lord. It's just like, okay, what can I do to not just please you, but help myself in that in that corner. So I always take that knowledge and I always try to go back into it. Like the green one was very faint. It's supposed to be vanilla. It was very faint, but then I made it to a vanilla musk because musk is strong as well too. But the vanilla makes it more smoother than strong. So it was kind of like when I put it together, people was like, "Okay, this is good. Okay. I like this." And you start seeing a difference between somebody saying, "Oh, this is faint," and then they say, "Okay, now this is what I was talking about. This is what I want." So with that, it's like I'm always trying to please the customer because they come first. You can't do anything. People do stuff out customers, but we have to talk about that. Might buy their own product and act like they don't mind it. So, but look, I always try to please everybody because that's what a boss is supposed to do.
Hello.
When it comes to people buying their stuff, not just boss people around or just fake act like they're leading people or just want money. People supposed to listen.
Yes.
Listening is so good. It gets you so far.
Yes.
Listen.
It was me to slide the old Lord because I'd be like, Lord, I just did this. Now I got to go back in the lab. But I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you got to complain a little bit. Like, okay, I got to go back. I got to fix this. I got to fix it. And they be like, okay. You know what? You weren't lying.
And you're right. I'm gonna say even by your self. Sometimes you critique yourself. And you be like, well, Antoine, do you wanna just put this out there and say forget about it, or do you want to put your whole 100% in?
Yes.
And I rather put my 100% in, and I rather somebody say, well, this is not that. At least I know I put my 100% in. At least I didn't say. At least I didn't half-ass it.
Yes.
Don't mind.
Yeah, we love a little cuss.
At least I didn't
raw and uncut.
half-ass it, and then was like, okay. And then somebody say, well, this is still like that. Okay, I knew I did that. I knew I half-assed it myself. But when you put 100% in, nobody really can't tell you nothing.
At all.
Nobody really can't. When you just got it like that, you just got it like that. So,
I love that.
Keep in mind.
Period. So now, y'all heard about his FreeCare. Now let's get into your new single, Tango.
So Tango is my new single. It's gonna be coming out. It's out actually right now. You can go buy it right now.
I'm not playing with him.
You can go buy it right now actually. It's like 99 cents on iTunes.
You heard him.
Spotify, all that, you know.
Yes.
But Tango is more about everything that I see around me in my personal adventure and situations as well too. So, you know, deep dive into it.
Yes.
When I was going through my own relationship problems with my own guy, you know, it's good right now. But with my own guy, it was more of just like, I knew that I wanted to tell him about it. But sometimes I have this thing of just like, you know, when I talk, I ramble with my words sometimes.
That be me sometimes.
Yeah, I be rambling. So I think that music is my outlet to say things to other people, but also my outlet to make myself feel more comfortable and with myself. Because sometimes when you hold them things in, you feel like the world is against you.
Yes.
So when I put the lyrics on paper, and then when I went to the studio and recorded, I felt more good about myself. But then also I know that it will come from a good place when I actually let him hear it, or actually let him, you know, see videos of me in the studio about this song. Not just that too, just a thing of just like, it's so many black women out here that's like get harmed, you know, from just talking to a guy or just thinking a guy is the one for them, you know, even with just being in the LGBT community, you get hurt. Like the dolls get hurt, you know. They get hurt because they think a man is for them, or just about being gay, you know, the DL term. You know, people get hurt by outing somebody.
Yes.
So with that, it was like Tango. It always takes two.
Yes.
It always takes two to tango.
Yes.
You know, you shouldn't be the only one on the dance floor dancing by yourself. And you like, well, my partner at this is a duo. This is what it do. So it's more of just like, just know that you don't supposed to go through things by yourself at all. It don't matter what it is. Even with us going through things in the world by, you know, that said president inside the White House. Just about like in the second verse, I say trying to taking away our books and pencils. Say that. Still stuck on the same topic. Fix them. You know, won't set back me and my kinfolk.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, it's just that. It's just by just saying that. It's like also we stick together when bad things happen. It shouldn't just take one of us to realize that this is a bad thing. Yes. It should take as a community to realize that this thing matters because this is what we build. Black people are America. We are America. So don't never let nobody take away anything that you made. Yes. Black child. Yes. Black man. Black woman.
Amen. Okay. And I cannot wait to hear it because, like, I like when people give a background of what the story is of the song because, like, sometimes I feel like certain songs I listen to, I'm like, okay, the title doesn't give off what is said in the lyrics. So I'm like,
it doesn't.
And I also, you know,
and I'm gonna say I also talk about me just being a black man as well too. I talk about men go through mental illness. Yes. Men go through sexual harassment as well too, and I talk about that in the song as well too because sometimes us being black men, we can't vocalize it. Not because we don't want to vocalize. We can't vocalize it because we're not taken seriously at all. Yes. So I talk about that as well in the song, and that matters. Like all that, like all those topics matter. From heartbreak to mental illness, from being hurt, any kind of way, that all matters.
Yes, and Oh, man, that would have been cool to have you on here for the mental health series you did for men, because that was a deep one. Oh. That was very deep with all the men that was on here. Shout out to all the guys. They were even being able to be vocal to talk about those situations, because you don't hear these things. You don't. I'm real big on mental health, especially when it comes to people in our community, because we go through things. And with the man, like the stereotypes, I know y'all hear like we got to be strong and stuff, but y'all go through shit too. Like that a man got to be strong, or a superwoman. No, sometimes you have to put those things on the back burner, because it's impossible.
Yes.
Even a superhero go through hard shit. I'm like, I promise you, I feel like every superhero go through hard shit. Like sometimes superheroes can't get to the mission and stuff that they want to go through.
Hello?
Like sometimes it's not for them, especially like mental health and wellness and things is needed. So please prioritize your mental health, your wellness. Go see someone, go talk to someone, or start the movement, whatever you want to do, because it's not too late. It's not too late at all. Yes. Like whatever way that you need to get it out, like the music, rapping about it, singing about it, art, draw, whatever, please prioritize your mental health, because it matters. And we are in the season of seasonal depression, SAD. So
I just learned about that. I just learned about seasonal depression. No, I have a lot of people around me that goes through seasonal depression. I did not know that. So I'm learning about it. I'm learning about a lot of stuff too, just as a psych major as well too.
Yes.
You still learn about new things. School don't teach you everything.
Yep, learn don't stop, okay?
Yeah, so just know that you learn. And I just learned about that, and I was like, wow, this is something like real. Ooh, it's like it's strong.
So
y'all
serious.
Getting through it. Whoever got seasonal depression, y'all will get through it, and y'all are getting through it. Cause I don't think I could go through it.
Yeah, but like listen to them artists that has their focuses on whatever, like his mental health, whatever can help you do it, because it's needed and your mental health matters. Okay. So now let's get into the real juicy topics. So we're going to tap into the personal growth and mindset. Okay. You've touched base a lot on this, so the questions may hit a little harder on that.
Okay. Don't make me cry.
I hope not, because once you cry, that's it, because I'm going to cry too. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, is it just me? People, when they cry, it's like, okay, then you cry. And then it's like, it just feel the room and the words. Like,
the works.
Yes. So, you said that growth started on a personal level before it shows up in your business or art piece. What does that look like for you day to day?
Just waking up and just praying, or just waking up and just talking like to yourself. You're not crazy if you talk to yourself.
At all.
You're not crazy.
I love to talk to myself.
Just don't respond. That's it. But just talk to yourself in the morning like, okay, I got this. Or today I gotta jot down how many things I gotta do today. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go to the movies. I'm gonna go see my grandmother. Just jotting down things and talk to yourself matters as well too, because when you just hold it in just completely 100%, sometimes you will combust and you will become like a person that you don't want to become.
Yes.
Or you try to hide. So it's that I talk to myself or I pray. If I don't pray or talk to myself, music, sometimes it's not writing my own music, but also just listening to other artists. It don't have to be my favorite artist. I love listening to new artists.
Yes.
Because you never know, like, what's out there. Mainstream is just one stream. So you don't want to just get stuck in one of those, boxes. Listen to everybody, or just a podcast sometimes. While you washing dishes. Just listen to that. I would say besides those things, I love a good food. I love good food. I love good food. Tacos.
Oh yes, he love a good taco.
Pizza, potatoes, all that, So food helps. Food helps too. And just I would say being around family and friends.
Yes.
Being around family and friends that actually see you for who you are, that matters as well too. Because sometimes you forget who you are. And then your family and friends be like, well, remember you did this, you did that. Oh, I did do that. You helped me. I was He-Man at that time. I was getting through it. Thank you.
We love
and that matters. And I love everybody who I encounter. I learned that love is not a thing you just say when you just meet somebody. And it's like 3 months or 3 years, and you can say I love you to somebody that you just met on the corner. Because all love is different. All love is different.
Yes.
Sometimes you can love somebody because they see you for you. Sometimes you can love somebody because they help you with something. Sometimes you love somebody because you see that potential, So
speak on it.
That actually helps me a lot. All that helps
That
me a
is
lot.
all of that was
And
so
getting to the
amazing.
money.
That was so amazing because, dang, you said a lot, and I was so in tune with it. Yeah.
We saying a lot. Shut up.
The one that I really, really love is when you said, like, preparing yourself, the affirmations, having that self-talk with yourself. Because sometimes you gotta have the mirror conversation. Like, I be like, all right, you gotta do this. We're going to get through it. And for me, I'm like, all right, the motto for the day is we're going to get this done. Yeah. If it don't work out, it's okay. But we're going to make sure we don't go to bed upset because you don't want to wake up upset. Rely on them people that have been that you looked out for and they look out for you.
Yes.
Your reasons. Don't pay attention to the seasons. Seasons are people that come in and out.
Hello.
And as well, just being able to understand what's for you and who's for you overall, because that's a big one. Yeah. And the spiritual part.
That's a big one. Spiritual
is a big thing. And I'm real big on that because whoever you believe in, because people, name several different ways, please prioritize on that. Do them prayers out loud to yourself, whatever, because faith, I believe in so much. Manifestation is real. Prayers are real. And it works.
Yes, it is.
It works. So anything you going through, drop to your knees, however you pray, do it. As well as rely on them people that have been there for you, but also rely on yourself. Give yourself enough energy and pour in yourself more, because sometimes we cannot pour into others and we cannot pour into ourselves first. And I had to learn that the hard way. As well as, too, when you say the crazy thing is when he said, there you go, the love you, when say you love someone. When we were younger, in high school, people be like, did you say you love him? Like, you just met him. Like, you ain't give it 3 months or nothing. And I used to be like, I'd be like, you just told that boy you love him. But then you'd be like, you don't know what that boy or that girl do for that person. Make them feel like, I really love you. Like, I really have a feeling for you. And now I feel that way because I even feel that way about my students. Like, with them, like, I did not know them forever, but it's like I have a deep love for them that I feel like it's my duty to protect them at all costs. Yes. So things like that, yes.
Good teacher. Please.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. Like, and for me, if y'all know, and if you're new here, being a social worker is not easy. It's not. Being, especially in a school,
I commend you
not.
A lot. When I say that, I mean, you are a superhero. That man is like that. That man is a lot, because people can't talk to other people outside. They probably want to just talk to Miss E.
Yes.
I want to see Miss E.
Yes.
I don't want to see you. So it's like,
what?
It's
yes.
That matters, because you with that nigga every day they come in there, or every day they talk to you, and that's they always gonna remember that when they grow up. Like, also, I remember like a handful of my teachers that I'll be like, okay, thank you.
Yes,
you did your job.
Yes. And them teachers, the staff members, those are big. Those are people too that impact your life in so many ways. Like, it may not hit you right then and there, but it's gonna hit you in life. Like, dang, Miss such and such really helped me. Yeah. So that's a big one too, with then impacting like your girlfriend on a personal level.
People outside of your family.
Yes.
And friends. Yes.
Rely on them. Don't take advantage of them.
No.
And in the business too, don't break bridges. Don't burn them bridges, because I'm telling you, you're going to need them one day. And I know at times we all may not see eye to eye, but we still have to keep it cordial. I even teach my students that, I'm like, you might not like each other, but look, you still got to keep it cordial, because you never know what y'all come across one day with each other or something. So, yes.
That's true.
Learn from us. Learn from us. So next, How have you learned to roll with the punches when life or your career takes unexpected turns? Like you mentioned that within like the shift in the gears. So yeah.
You know when you're a boss.
I'm not playing.
I would say, just remembering who you are. Like, just the fact that you can do anything you want to do out here. You know, that bump in the road, that's a bump in the road for a reason. It's not a barricade in your way. It's a bump in the road. You know, so you got to get across it. And once you get across it, that's when you see what you want to do. You know, sometimes people try to see what they want to do and they panic. And they be like, okay, let me just hurry up and do this and then cross the bump of the road. No, sometimes you just have to just like peel the Band-Aid off and just be like, okay, I'm here. Now I need to know. Now I need to figure out what I'm doing.
Yes.
Just praying. Praying for me is a big thing. But just believing in God. Sometimes you don't got the time to pray. But just believing in God, it's nothing too. He opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. Just from music wise, just from business wise. Because you forget that he's a part of the journey too.
Yes.
He already knows your journey before you even started. So those two things really matter because he made you who you need to be. Even if you have more work to do, realize who you are, but also realize that he always got you, like he always do.
Amen. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Because he's not lying. Like, please prioritize that in your life because it's needed, especially when you get to these hurdles or these unexpected turns in your life. When I was on TikTok, I will ever say this, a girl, she was on vacation. She was like, you know, we pray about the good, but we never pray about the bad too. Yeah. Like, we never pray and appreciate the bad that came in our way.
Amen.
And then it had me like, you know what? You're right, because it had me thinking to him, like, we all been through some shit. Like, we all been through some shit. And it's like, did we really appreciate those situations? Because that lead me to being able to, you know, say the bad time will last forever, but you still got to appreciate them, too, because they helped you get to where you are.
And the bad time molds you, too.
Yes.
They mold you to, like, sometimes they mold you to become a better person, or you become somebody that you don't want to become, and you realize it later on.
Yes.
So that does matter.
Yes. And that's a big part, too, going back to what you mentioned, like the bumps in the roads and stuff, because it be times where it can be unexpected, but you still have to be able to find the good in it.
Yes. Hello.
It's hard. Trust me, it's hard, but it's like, you know what? Chin up, chest out, and you still got to keep going.
Hello.
You know, them boots got to be on the ground and marching because you still got to get to where you want to get to. You know, nothing's perfect. It's going to have some plans are going to be erased. Some plans got to be put in place. Some got to be taken out, put it in, but don't stop, keep going. And I'm super here for it. I'm so here for it.
I'm always here for it. I wake up every day. I say it's a new day. It's a new chapter. Started over. Everything yesterday that happened, you know, you don't got to talk about it. You know, it's the past for a reason, you know? So
yeah, you know, like I said, going back to sometimes you got to complain about it first, then get it over with. You know, do what you got to do to get it over with. But, you know, just admire it and be like, you know, that was fucked up, but you know, still keep going. And that's okay. All right. And lastly, in the personal growth and mindset topic area, how do you manage moments of self-doubt while continuing to push your visual visions forward?
See, I always get self-doubt like the day of.
Oh.
The day of things. And it'd be like, you wasn't thinking about it before, right? Thinking about it right now. So that always brings me out too, because I'm a person, I love to be free. You know, no pun intended on the last name. But But I love to be free. Because free means you don't have to worry about anybody else's opinion. Free means it doesn't mean that you gotta be careless, but it means you just not worry about everybody else's opinion when you're doing things that you love or meant for you to do.
Yes.
You know? So be cringe. Sometimes you're cringy to somebody else, but not cringy to somebody, to the person that's watching you. You know? So I find myself being cringy sometimes, and I be like, but I keep it up. I keep it up though, because it might reach somebody that be like, okay, I want to do that now, you know? So I love being cringe, but also just when you have self-doubt, you have to like just lock in. You need to lock in with yourself. Like, okay, today I'm having like iffy about, do I want to go, example, I'm feeling iffy, do I want to go to an interview with A because I probably messed up or I probably just stuttered too much, you know? But also, don't worry about those things because obviously when you're talking to somebody off a camera, when you tell somebody when they're not doing their own business and you talk to them on a regular basis, you don't worry about them things. It's no restart button once you just start like, you know, just go and you please yourself. You're supposed to please yourself for a reason because you can't please nobody else or you can't take care of nobody else. You take care of yourself.
Amen. Like going back into that pouring into your cup before you can pour into anyone else's.
Hello.
Excuse me. You got to make sure that you're reaping the benefits for you before you can go out there and be like, look, I got it. No, sometimes you got to be like, you know what? I need for me first. Like if I'm always out there somewhat saving the world, the superhero, Superman, am I being a superhero to myself?
Yes.
Am I being this person for myself? And then going back to what you said, like having a self-doubt in the moment of, I'm not going to lie, I have those moments too. Yes. I have them. Like, I be like, is this really what I'm about to do? And then I think too, I'm so deep side of y'all, it's so bad. But like, okay, if I do this, okay, this is a benefit. If I don't, I'm losing out on something. I'm like, you know what? We ball. Let's just get into this. Because you never know what the outcome may be.
And that's true. You don't know the outcome.
You never know.
Sometimes when you fail, it makes you have another outlook on life and be like, or just on the project that you're doing and be like, well, maybe I did do it wrong. Like, okay, for instance, I'm doing a music video. I did it yesterday. I was supposed to finish it yesterday, but I didn't finish it yesterday. So when I was doing it, I said, I don't like that. But it had the outlook. I went in the morning, I went to go finish it, and I was like, okay, now that's better. Sometimes your failure make you succeed. Like, that gets you ready for you to succeed. So, yeah.
Yes. And that's the perfect way to end that topic off to slide into the creativity process and this next thing. I hate saying that word. Like, dang.
No, I get it. I get it.
So we're going to tap into the song, okay? So you already said what inspired you on that. Cool. So how do you stay authentic to your sound and the message in the world consistently within, going back to when you said chasing them trends?
So basically, when you want to be yourself, you always have to try out new things. Regardless, you try out like example. You know, you see chocolate ice cream, you try that. Okay, you gotta try vanilla to see if you like it. You gotta try strawberry to see if you like it. You know, but sometimes you don't like all three. You might just like one and be like, I like strawberry, but I don't like chocolate and vanilla. Okay, that's good. You found what's better for you, what you like. So now you can tell people. Okay, so you go to the ice cream parlor with your sister, your boyfriend thing. You can be just like, okay, I like strawberry. You don't gotta like, you don't be like, well, I don't know. And that's how I found out what's my sound, because I start saying myself, write more about the stuff that is actually related to me, but also I felt good about the song myself. It wasn't just like, okay, let me get somebody else to hear this to see if it sound good. No, if it sound bad to you or it sound worse to you, that's your opinion. But also, this is something that made me feel good. Some tweaks are needed if you do have people around your circle. Tweaks and criticism is needed sometimes, but also that's sometimes.
Yes,
I need it all the time.
Yes,
so. When you find something that's meant for you, it's my sound. You know, you listen to people, you listen to yourself, but then you go back and you start saying what's the same and what's different. I have so many songs that have so many different topics, but they're my sound though.
Yes.
And that matters. You don't want to come out here sounding just like anybody.
Yeah.
And then you like, wait a minute. wasn't you just rapping about like freedom fighters, things like that, and then you rapping about just popping that, but it's a thing of just like if you do that, put it in a way of like people know that it's time for you to alternate or change, not just automatically to wake up and be like, this is the song I'm dropping today, and this is about popping that. And I just dropped 2 songs though that means something about don't hurt your girl. Yeah. I just called somebody a bitch. Right. So you always have to go through it yourself first, not have yes men around you. Yes. And I started realizing that in the summer of 2025, in the summer, I started being like, okay, I don't want to rap about things of just, slinging or just whips and stuff like that. That is somebody's life. So people can rap about that, and that's okay for them. But that's not your life, And sometimes, even if that is your life, sometimes you do have another outlook how you want to live or what you want to rap about. And I just found myself like being more comfortable, but also more open with other people about topics that I write about, because every topic that I write about is not just an individual thing that I go through. Sometimes it's about about the people around me and what they go through, and I let them listen to the song and be like, okay, I didn't know you was actually listening to me, or actually being comprehending what I was saying. And then when people start like actually vibing and being comfortable to the things that you do in your way, you start saying like, okay, that's how I want to sound. And that's the motive and that's the mood that I want to be in, because you got it now. You sound like yourself. And that's good. And that's how I feel. I sound like myself. I'm happy.
Thank you. And like the whole, because like y'all know we break it down in 3, but the funny thing is, see, sometimes we do the questions, we be already on the topic. So I was like, we already hit that one, so that was okay.
Okay.
So with the one that he just answered, he summed up like the whole purpose of like, you're seeing the strength and the challenges that you went through, but still being able to embrace them and being able to, I'm going to be me regardless. I'm going to be me regardless. My creative process. I'm not going to have to keep asking people for opinions, because sometimes it's like when you ask for opinions, like, okay, what if they being truthful or not?
Right.
Because that'll question me as me being an artist or whatever. Like, is this really me though?
Yes.
So I'm very proud that you were able to see too also in the summer that I'm not going to keep asking no more. I'm going to do it.
Right.
And if you like it, hey, and if you don't, oh well. And sometimes, whoop-de-doo. And sometimes you got to carry things like that, because don't get me wrong, we do like to hear other people's opinions, but if we keep doing it, it's to a point where now, like, is this being genuine? It gets, I know for me, it'd be like, is this being genuine? Or they just like saying this per like for the pure feeling. But I'm real big on shoot. Let's do it. Like, let's do this like Brutus. Jump out there in the field and do it. Do it raw and uncut, because you know what's best for you. And you know how your creativity and style is, and you're being authentic and stuff. You know what's for you better than the next person.
Yes, you do.
Because every project, I feel like, for me, and this may impact with you too, regardless of what it is, long as if I can't help a lot of people, long as I help somebody, and somebody is understanding this, because it takes a lot out of a person, going back to being vocal to express these things, going back to the song Tango you have. That take a lot. That's probably took a lot out of you. Just be like, I'm gonna be in a booth and write this down and just get it done, because that's pure creativity, and that's pure like straight up raw cut. Like, I'm going to do this, and I didn't ask nobody for no opinions, no nothing, because this is how I feel and this is my story.
And that's how it was. I think when I went to the studio, to make it, say that, I kept on going back to add things, not to the lyrics, but like in the background and stuff, because it's so many songs that talk about something that you already talking about, but not in the same way as you talking about.
Yeah.
So it was like when I first made it, made Tango and wrote it, I was like, I want to see this, I want to see that. And I felt myself being more of just like, dang. When I sat down and realized and read it before I went to the studio, that day went to the studio, I said, dang, this is kind of this is like vulnerable. This is too much.
But sometimes you got to.
But you know me, I always try to be like low key. Sometimes like low key, like all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. All right, that's it. But I just think this time around, I want to be twice as bold.
Yeah.
Like I want to experience something new while somebody experience something new. Listening to me, like listening to me. Sometimes it's not just you helping somebody else. Sometimes that's talking about just help the artist as well too.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
Just getting it out there or just recording it. You might keep it in a safe or wherever you put it at. You know, that's still meant for you. You know, I had so many songs that I went to the studio and I cried while I record those songs or after I record those songs, and my producer actually knows. So it's like, but I got them out, and they meant something to me, and that's what it's about. It's about just expanding, exploring, but also just finding your authentic self.
Yes.
You know, helping yourself, but just helping people while you're on the journey.
Yes, that was so much. That was so much, and that in fact with the last question in this, within like, how did you stay authentic within your sound and your message in a world that's consistently like the trends? Going back to like when you mentioned like you would write songs about things that were trending topics, but then you were like, just don't fit me.
Okay, so one thing I do want to change is like I caught myself writing about trendy stuff. Where at the end of an era, we switched to God. That's why I caught myself writing about trend. Trying to catch it for like people be like, okay, he bad, he here. But it wasn't. But my thing is this: when I was going through it, being switched to God, I was just writing about trendy stuff at the end of an era, and in the middle. I still supposed to have this album called Gray Area. Very, very, very dark. I'm gonna say that. Very dark, very dark. When I say very dark, depressed. From just vulgar. Not vulgar in like the sexual way, but vulgar and more just like, oh, you was angry. I was angry at people and stuff like that, and I was upset, and I just felt myself being upset, but then I saw myself being upset when I seen the lyrics on paper or in my phone. I'm like, wow, that's harsh. Like, that's harsh. But, and yeah, you know, it can be a good song. Yeah. But it's still harsh to put like, dang, you want to put this out there. Yeah. You want that to be you. Yes. Then you have to perform that song over and over and over. Yes. What if you get tired? Yes. Perform that song because it's not you no more. Yes. And I caught myself like being angry, upset at things, and not doing nothing about it. And I caught myself writing a whole album about it. 30 songs. Dang. So it was just one album. It's 2 albums. 30 songs. And I didn't like any of them because I was talking about things in not a helpful way or not in an impactful way, but in a way of just like ill-intended. And with this one, with this time around, I can tell that I don't feel baggage on me. I don't feel any baggage from being switched to God. I don't feel any baggage from the past. I feel like that I am reaching out, not just to myself when I release songs, but to other people that's going through things. You know, Tango was coming out. When Tango was coming out, you know, I had people listening to the snippet. I let the snippet come out. And it's basically just talk about how, you know, sometimes men trap girls into these relationships or to these flings, and then they give them half-ass answers, but they don't give them a whole thing of like who they want to be or who they want or who we are or what are we, you know? So just a thing of just I'm gonna recite it for you, but you want to say. Ladies, respect yourself. Been through the same thing and it can't be helped. I know you love him, but he can't be helped. Everything he say is catchy now. Hear me out. Get it cracking now. Oh! You acting out. Lying to your girlfriends now you can't be found. Give it 2 weeks now. He's checking out. Are you happy now? Oh my gosh. You know, it's just things like I felt good right about that because I went through
and that's what I was gonna say. Like within the whole purpose of that is like you being able to understand like the things of what have helped you, and sometimes it may be biased,
right?
Because like in the moment, that's another thing too. When you're creative, like okay, all right, I'm pissed. I'm gonna take and rap this, but then it'd be like okay, if I put this out, I know this gonna blow because people like stuff like this,
right?
And then think about it too. Do I want to keep singing this over and over again? Because what if me and a person off cool down?
Hello, and just like example, just like certain artists that's actually mainstream or was mainstream at one time. Example, designer. Mm-hmm. He raps a whole different way now because that person that he was before was not always him. Mm-hmm. So he knows who he is right now, and that matters. Just you find out who you are, and see what actually is that's meaningful to you. Mm-hmm. Always is going to reach somebody else because now it's meaningful to them as well too. Yes,
and that's a big thing I want you guys to remember, even within creativity, authenticity, your personal growth, whatever, as well as in your business and your brand and the vision that you heard. Please keep that in mind and don't forget it as well. And that taps into our last big topic.
Oh, let's go.
So we're going to talk about business branding and vision. This is where the beautiful perfume taps into place. Okay? So we're going to tap a little bit more. You probably never heard this before, but I'm interested. How does your brand, FreeCare, connects to your music? Like, do it collide with each other or is it challenge with each other?
So back then, well, I'm saying like back then, like it's not about 2025. But
it is a while ago, though.
Yeah, but it is a while ago. But when I first started my brand, I started like knowing that I want to do it in 2022. But I didn't really start doing anything about it until 2024. You know, so I knew that I wanted to do it not just because the profit, like I said, but also because the experiences that I had with other cologne, perfume, with smoke goods, and other experiences that people had with cologne, perfume, and smoke goods. That's why I wanted to do it. But also, I caught myself, I would say 3 months ago, actually putting it with my music, the brand with my music, because I started realizing that this is a flower.
Yeah.
A flower grow. A flower, and that's what my brand, if you look on the brand website and you look on the brand page, it's flowers. It's themed. It's flower themed. And it's because we grow just as flowers go.
Yes.
We water as flowers water. The oil is just basically for you to feel the charisma, the confidence, the you, who you want to be.
Come
for
through.
You to be free. You know, your own self. But also, it came into my music because I started realizing that all the music I was writing about, it was about me just growing as well too. And it was about me just actually budding into a new person that I didn't realize that I was who I was even. So just saying that I did this and saying that I could put it on myself while I'm to, and I'd be like, okay, I did that. Like, I did this.
Yes.
This is me. It makes me not even 100%, like 200%, like me, myself. Because this is how you want to feel. You don't want to just feel confident just in music. You don't feel confident when you just go out outside, talk to somebody. You want to feel confident in everything you do. Everything you wear, everything you do, everything that you purchase, you know, from the oil. You know, people might put this on, this smell good. I just like going to say something good about it. I just like going to say, you smell delicious, you know? So it's just like, you going to be like, I smell delicious. That's how you going to be like, I smell delicious. Yes. Thank you.
I know I am.
Now you walking around here like, you know.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Hello. So, God. It's just the fact that I can do that. Everybody else don't have to see it. But the fact that I can make it intermingle and it to be a thing, that matters to me.
Hey, you know what? The way he put it, y'all, I think of it like, too, regardless of who you are your brand, period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you your brand, period.
You show up for your brand. The first thing that, when you come into the door, the first thing they see about a brand, they don't see this flower. They don't see your music.
They see you.
They see your face.
And baby, the face gives.
Hey.
And everything he said, it just I cannot. And it brings so much to me because, like, you being creative and merging those things two together, that's a big thing.
Yes, it is.
That's a big thing. Especially, those are two big projects. Fragrance, gotta make sure this smells good. Balancing this out, like he mentioned to y'all, as well as lyrics. Making sure this sounds good. Make sure this doesn't seem harsh, but also me being to be free in both outlets and being comfortable. So I applaud you. I'm so dead.
Wicked. You know.
Get, oh my gosh. Yo, I'm so period. Okay, this one I'm really, really excited about this one. So what has been the biggest lesson you have learned about building a brand that reflects on who you truly are?
Shut your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Some things are not needed for you to say. You know, even if you feel like you gotta say those things or somebody got you messed up, just shut your mouth sometimes. Because sometimes it's not about they gonna slip up and mess their own stuff up, but sometimes you block so many blessings just saying one little thing that you should not say. You're not being a yes man, but also sometimes things are not that serious.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are, you can just let it go. Because when you wake up for yourself, 9 out of 10, you forgot about it. So why would you let it drag on for a whole week, year, month, hour? You know. So that's why I learned to be confident. Just be confident in yourself. Like, it's so many people that's online in this world. A billion people is online in this world, and they doing the same exact thing that you doing. You just don't know. You know. So, and they might surpass you, but it don't mean that you stop. You keep on going. That's what confidence is about. Confidence is not about when you're number one. You're just number one. Sometimes you be number 5, still be confident. Sometimes you might be 100, but guess what? Number 100, you're still confident in yourself because guess what? At least you still on that number board.
Hello.
You know, so just keep on working there. Also, just actually knowing that it's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Things are gonna be okay. Sometimes you mess up and you fail. You could be in the house and you say, on your book report for college, you can be making a smell good brand. You can be writing a song, and you can be like, "Dang, like I'm still doing this at this certain age," or "Dang, I'm still failing this." Okay, and guess what? We live and we learn.
Hello.
We live and we learn.
Hello.
So that's the whole point of just keep on doing what you want to do.
Amen.
Whether it's a brand, music, anything, because at the end of the day, it's going to get pushed. It's going to get pushed by you and others that see you keep on pushing what you want to do. So, because they believe in you and you believe in your own self. Once you believe in your own self, other people start believing in you.
Yes, be your biggest cheerleader. Listen to as much advice as you can and knowing what's for you and what's not for you, but also pouring into your cup. Keep going. And you just answered the last question too for this one about the advice to give the people about all these things that go on in life, because it's a big thing and it's needed for you to keep in mind that continue being you. Be creative in so many ways and don't lose sight of who you are, because yes, people are out here doing the same thing you're doing, but they can't do it like you. That's one thing I'm big on. Like, we all doing the same thing, but I can't do what you do and you can't do what I do. Like, we in the same field. We out here in the field together, but we're in so many different lanes of the field. Like, overall, yeah, we creators, but we're creative different ways. Like, perfume, running my mouth, stuff like that. Like, it's creative in so many ways, but we're still in the same umbrella, but we're still doing different things, and we're still supporting each other at that.
Amen. Yes.
That's a very important piece of evidence. Like, yes, we could be all in the same umbrella, but we're in so many different lanes, and we're going to come together one day, and we're going to I'm here for it. I'm cheering you on every step of the way.
Always.
So, yeah, that's best advice. Keep going, don't stop, but also have that confidence in yourself because you know what's best for you and you know what you can take and what you cannot take and you know what fills your cup up before the next person do.
Yes.
Okay. And lastly, oh my gosh, we hit it to the end, y'all. Reflection and advice. Looking back on your journey so far, what moment taught you the most about perseverance and self-belief?
Ooh, I'm stumped already. Stumped on the last question. It's crazy.
Yes.
Repeat it one more time.
So, looking back on your journey so far, what moment taught you the most about perseverance and self-belief?
How I treat others. Sometimes we do get nasty and we do get mean. And I have some times when, you do get nasty and I do get mean. So when it can be either my boyfriend, it can be either my friends. I don't talk to them crazy, but sometimes when y'all have disagreements or anything like that, you say things as of just like, well, how you don't understand what I'm saying? Or
I felt that.
Well, where is this coming from? Where do you even get this from? Sometimes it's a thing of just like you want to be talked like that.
Yes.
So why are you talking to them like that? Sometimes it's not about what you say sometimes either. It's about how you say it.
Yes.
So, and that's my big thing. It's not what I say, it's how I say it sometimes. So I started realizing too, when you start being around people and you say sometimes harsh things or you say things that they disagree with and they still around you, that's them persevering through the things that you said to them because they care about you. They love you. And it taught me that I want to persevere, not just for myself. Not just for myself, but for them too. And only why I say that because you only want to see somebody grow. You gotta give somebody the chance to grow.
Yes.
And they gave me a chance to grow. I'm giving them a chance to grow, but also persevere through anything you have going on personally, because you want to see your own self grow as well too.
Yes.
You shouldn't be the 2015 you in 2025.
Nope.
So it's the thing of just like when you learn when you learn these two things, you learn them through other people because you start seeing how people treat you, how you treat other people, and how they be around you. Sometimes when you lay down by yourself, you start reflecting and you start being in your head like, okay, what did I do to make me feel this bad today? Well, you said something crazy to somebody, and that's why you feel bad because you just lost somebody that's on your arm. That's rooting for you.
Yes.
So those things taught me because I persevered through a lot with people. And I always try to give people, I don't like calling the benefit of doubt. I like saying I give people their future they can't see. And when I say that, I mean the growth wise. Because sometimes people can't see that self growing.
Yes.
But they just need a push. And you're helping them persevere. And that will help me persevere. People that's by my side, in my corner, and got my back.
That is really deep. That's deep. And that's a big one, too, within the journey that we do. You got to have that empathy and compassion for people. If you don't have empathy and compassion, it's going to be hard because empathy, is, helping them along the way, and compassion is showing it. Empathy is one thing, but showing it with the compassion is a lot. As well as, when you said, like, going back to talking to people, I'm learning that, too. I learned, you got to be careful how you say things because that can affect people and the way you word it. So that's a big one. That's a big lesson I feel like we all go through in life, or if we have not yet. We just have to be mindful of what we say and how we say it because you don't know how someone's feeling as well as what they're going through. So that's a big one, especially in a friendship. And even in the business world, you really got to be careful. Be like, well, let me explain to you this way. And we can see where it goes. But yes, being able to just be able to express it in a way that everyone understands, but also having that empathy and compassion as well as being authentic in it as well. And lastly, what is one message you want listeners to take away from your story about following your dreams, no matter what's trending or what's going on in the world?
Ooh, you already heard me say this, but I'm going to say it one more time.
Give it to us.
More bolder, more louder, more eccentric.
Oh!
You know, that thing that you do, that product, that song, your podcast.
Thank you.
Anything that you do, put it out there because it matters. Not just because it matters, because somebody needs it.
Yes.
Somebody needs that. Somebody need you to write a song that's meaningful to them. Somebody need a podcast so they can see, wow, I want to do a product too. Somebody probably wants your product because they want to say, how can I make my product that way Blase made their product? You know, everything matters and everything is everything. You know, so it just gives you, so when you do those things and you keep on persevering,
amen.
when you just keep on just being confident in yourself, you're supposed to just put it out there. Just put it out there. Don't even think about it. The same way when you go online, you buy some clothes, you go on DoorDash, you buy some food, you don't think about it. Same thing with your creativity. Creativity don't stop, and being imaginative doesn't stop either. You can, look, you're a creator for a reason.
Yes. I love that. I'm gonna take advantage of that because I be second guessing sometimes, mainly in ordering clothes and stuff. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna take that.
Look. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite. It took me time to see. Look.
Yeah, but it's a learning process, guys. Okay, so don't be ashamed, right? So as always, I thank you so very much for taking the time out of your busy. You know? You're busy. Busy.
I gotta run around there.
Yes, out of your busy schedule to come sit down and give your side of who you are from the music, self-care, education, and wellness. I appreciate it so very much. I hope you guys have also appreciated too from listening or watching us. As always, every guest that comes on here, they're welcome to come back. And all of their tags and whatever else information that they want us to put on there will be on there. So please follow up with him. Listen to a song. Get the perfume. Like, please, y'all. Get it. Give it. Show them.
The price is right.
Period. Yes. Please get into it. Listen to the music. Listen to his music. Get into the products. But also get to know him a little bit more as well. Okay? And as always, I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope you guys learned a lot of good information from us, but mainly from our guests. And as always, please be safe out there. Be blessed. And we'll catch you next time. Okay? Peace. Bye.